yogis, welcome to class. So today, like I said, we're going to be going over some basics and fundamentals, but we're also going to try to get some insight into some of those troublesome poses and try to find little tips and hints to help advance your practice. So let's get started. As always, we're going to start sinking into our breath, taking a moment, find your breath awareness. You can take as much time as you like. You can take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. For this purpose, if you'd like to pause, you can pause now and take as much time as you want. But we want to sit up nice and tall, root down the sit bones, roll the shoulders back and down, close the eyes. Start to let your body become heavy. Let the parts of you that touch the mat start to melt into the floor. Lengthen your spine on top. Try to find the space between each vertebrae. Reaching from the crown of the head. Roll the shoulders back and down. Put a slight tuck in your chin. Shift the awareness from the body to your breath. Take time to deepen each breath. As you inhale, send the air to your belly. Expand the belly and the rib cage. And as you exhale, slowly let the belly collapse. Press the navel back to the spine. Keep your awareness on this breath as long as you like. And then when you're ready, bring the hands to the heart, bow the head in, release the hands, lift the head, and softly open the eyes. So we're going to start today with some gentle stretching. So we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Walk the hand out to the right, palm the floor, float the elbow, reach your left hand over. Make sure we roll this right shoulder back and down, lift your left rib cage, and look up. Keep that left knee and hip heavy, and take a few breaths. Inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, lower to the left, walk out the hand, float the elbow, find that length in both side bodies. Don't let your left rib cage collapse. Inhale, come all the way to the top. Do a little gentle twisting. Exhale, right hand to the left knee, left arm behind the back. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale to look forward, untwist. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, left hand to the right knee, right arm behind the back. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale, look forward, untwist. We're going to come into downward facing dog. So this is one of the first poses where we find some trouble. So we're going to take our block and you're going to bring it in between your forearms. I'm going to hug the block together in between the forearms. So place it right about here, maybe up towards your elbows a little bit, and press the hands together. You can start by holding the hands towards each other. Pressing it in, feel the shoulders roll back and down, and try to sit up nice and tall. Once we get that, you're going to feel a little bit of burn in your shoulders. Feel everything activating. You can place the palms down. Keep hugging that block into the forearms, and lift up and back. Keep hugging it. Lengthen all the way through the tailbone and take a few breaths. Using this block really helps you to find that hugging of the forearms in to help you rotate the shoulders and let the chest drop through. Take a few minutes there, let the heels drop down. Relax through the head and the neck. Nod and shake the head yes and no if you like. When you're ready, gently release the block. You can put it off to the side or leave it out in front. We're going to gently walk the feet to meet the palms. Let the body dangle forward and forward fold. Shift the weight into the balls of the feet. Keep rooting down the heels. Relax your head and your neck. Take a few breaths here into that deep stretch of your hamstrings, your glutes. Stretch your torso with gravity. Going to put a slight bend in your knees. Inhale, roll up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Come all the way up. Roll the shoulders back and down. So we're going to start with some sun salutations. I'm going to demonstrate one sun salutation. We're going to do a round of 3 to 10. So you can pause the video after you're done doing them together and then do as many as you like. This is really used to warm up the spine. So I advise that before you do any of your yoga activities, make sure that you add some sun salutations. So we're going to start in Samastitihi. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Tuck the tailbone underneath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Lengthen all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Long spine, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, palms come down. Step back to plank, top of a push-up. So this is a little bit of a tricky pose for most people. It uses a lot of core strength. You want a straight line from the top of your head to the back of your heels. If this is really intense, you can lower the knees. I suggest you lower the knees only because you want the alignment of the spine. It's not about building strength here as much. It will come. With practice, it will come. So listen and honor your body. So come to whatever modification that you like. As you exhale, we're going to come to chaturanga. So you bend the elbows in towards your rib cage. Lower the chest down. Even out the weight on the hands. Inhale, drop your pelvis down. Untuck the toes, roll the shoulders back and down, press your heart forward. Tuck the toes, exhale, come to the knees, press back, downward facing dog. You're going to inhale, look forward, bend the knees, hop or step the feet to meet the palms. Inhale, halfway look up, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep the arms up, long spine, tuck your tailbone, look up at the palms. Exhale, hands to the heart. So repeat this as many times as you like, really warm up. You want to move with your breath, smooth out the movements, use whatever modifications you need. And then if you want to try to not use a modification, or whatever you want to do, use whatever you've got, whatever tools you have, and then come back to the mat when you're finished with the sun salutations. Feet together, toes slightly apart, toes touching, heels slightly apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale to fold. Keep a long spine, hinge from the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to plank, top of a push-up, or lower the knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg back behind you and up. Open up your hip. Bend the knee, drop the toes. Want to make sure that knee's coming straight up to the ceiling, not facing down and the feet up. Open up the hip, roll it out to the side, even out the weight on the hands. Take a few breaths, breathe into that hip stretch. Inhale, square the hips, reach that right leg out. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, shift forward, round the spine. Look forward, place the foot, stay high on the left toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, come to crescent lunge. Try to balance here. Press through that back left heel. Take a moment. Really let the hips release with your breath. And exhale, lower the palms down. Root your left hand down into the floor. Walk it out to the left a little bit. Inhale, right arm comes up. Look up at the right middle finger. Roll this left shoulder back and down. Exhale the right hand down. Bring it to the inside of the right leg. Left hand comes in a little bit. Let your right knee be heavy. Come to the outer edge of the foot. Lower the left knee and toes. And slowly let this hip be heavy. If this is a good stretch for you, stay right here. If you want to deepen a little bit, come onto your forearms. Keep the chest lengthened forward. Keep the gaze forward. If you still want a little bit more, you can tuck your left knee and toes and lift the left knee. Whatever your modification, stay here. Breathe into the stretch of the hips. As you inhale, inhale into the tension, and exhale, release. Gently walk the hands back. Come onto the palms. Bring the right hand to the outside of the right foot. Tuck the toes. Press back, chaturanga. Inhale through cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg back and up. Open up that hip, bend the knee, drop the toes. Keep lifting the knee straight up to the ceiling. Even out the weight on both hands. Straighten the legs, square the hips. Bring the knee to the nose, round the body. Look forward, place the left foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Find the foundation in your feet. Even out the weight. Turn your tailbone down. Pull your lower ribs in. We have a tendency to arch in our lower back, press our bellies forward. So keep pulling the body in. Use your core here. Tuck the tailbone down. Pull the belly in. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Shoulders are down. Once you stabilize, you find that steadiness, you find that balance. Exhale the hands down. Root your right hand. Inhale, left arm comes up. Stabilize that right shoulder. Roll it back and down. Exhale, left hand to the inside of the left leg. Drop the right knee and toes. Let the left knee be heavy, outer edge of the foot. Deepen to where you like. Mirror what you did on the right side with the left. If you'd like to deepen, tuck the toes, lift the knee. Keep the chest lengthened. Let the body soften and relax. We hold most of our anxiety, our fears, depression in our hips. So it's nice to take some time, just let it go. Gently inhale, walk the hands back. Bring the left hand to the outside of the left leg. Press back, chaturanga. Inhale through cobra. In cobra, make sure the tops of the feet are down. Even root down your pinky toe. Relax your butt. Heart comes forward, shoulders are back. We don't want to be like this. Pull them back. Open up, expand through your heart. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Let the heels drop down. Exhale, right foot comes forward. Roll your left foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Hips are open and parallel to the side of the mat. Tuck your tailbone down, pull the belly and the ribs in. Extend through the arms, shoulders are relaxed, look over the right middle finger. There's always a tendency here to lean forward with the leg. We don't want to do that. Keep your shoulders on top of the hips. Also make sure that your knee is over the ankle. So the knee and the ankle are stacked. If you can't see your front big toe, you're over flexing. Make sure the knee doesn't go past the ankle. Look over the right middle finger. We're going to come to Utthita Parsvakonasana. So we're going to have some options here. If you'd like to use a block, bring it to the outside of the right ankle. Now we can reach forward, bring the forearm to the knee, left arm comes up, or bring the hand down to the block or to the floor. Sweep the left arm up, look up at the fingertips. Make sure we're not dumping all the weight in this lower hand. You can stay on the fingertips or palm flat. Tuck your right butt underneath, pull the left hip out. Look up at the thumbs. If you'd like to do a little bit of an advancement here, little modification, you can come to a bind. Bring your right arm to the inside of the leg, left arm behind the back, clasp the hands, look over the left shoulder. Gently release to side angle if you're in the bind. Exhale the left hand down. Press back, chaturanga. Inhale through cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the left leg forward. Roll down the right leg. Inhale, come on up. Tuck your tailbone, root down through the feet. Common problem here too is not opening up the feet enough. So make sure your feet are wide enough that your knee isn't going past your ankle. Reach forward, bring the forearm to the knee or the hand to the outside of the ankle. Spiral that arm down and up, look up at the fingertips. You can come to the bind if you like. Mirror whatever you did on the one side. Release the bind if you're in it. Exhale the right hand down. Look forward. Bring your left hand a little bit in front, a little bit to the side of the left foot. Use a block if you need to. Use the inhale. Glide up. Half moon. Open up your hip to the right. Flex your right knee and toes. Exhale your right hand down. Bend that left knee. Place the foot back. Press back, chaturanga. Inhale through cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Slow the heart rate, slow the breath. Check in with the body, see how the hips feel. Let the heels drop down. Let the neck and the head be soft. Bring the right foot forward. Lower your left foot. Straighten that front right leg. If you like, use the block on the side of the body or use the floor. Inhale, come into triangle. Both legs are straight. Roll that right shoulder back and down. Root down through the feet. Engage your quads. Lift the kneecaps. Look up at the left hand. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Parallel the feet. Grab the block if you've been using it. Pivot your left toes to the back of the room. Come up to standing. Exhale, reach forward with your left hand. Lower it down to the block or the floor. Right arm comes up. Tuck that left hip underneath. Pull your right hip back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, deepen that opening. Lift the right rib cage. Inhale, come all the way up, parallel the feet, pivot your right toes to the front of the room. Exhale, step the left foot to meet the right, come back to Samastitihi. Remove the block, make sure you have a clear space onto your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Place the hands. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower all the way down onto the belly. Untuck the toes. Reach the arms back. Interlace the fingers. Root your feet down. Inhale, straighten the arms. Press the heart forward, shoulders back. Relax your buttocks. And exhale, release down. Bring your fingertips underneath the shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press up to plank or the knees. And exhale, press back, child's pose. And gently walk the hands back. Come to sitting on the heels. Drop the butt down. Extend the feet out in front. So we're going to come to a seated forward fold. A lot of people have tight hamstrings, a lot of different issues going on here. So there's a couple modifications that we can use. First, we pull out the fatty cushion underneath the sit bones. Really sit down on your sit bones, sit nice and tall. Shoulders roll back and down, feet together, flex the toes towards the face. Now, we can inhale our arms up and exhale, fold. As soon as the spine rounds, lower the hands down. If you'd like, you can grab a strap, wrap it around the balls of the feet, grab on the sides, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Using the strap to help you get down. We want to make sure that we're hinging from the hips. The belly comes down onto our thighs, not the knee to the nose. We want to avoid rounding like this. So take a strap if you like, and then exhale, fold. Keep the gaze at your toes. Nice deep breaths. Keep rooting down the sit bones. Press down through the hips. Press the tops of the knees down, the backs of the knees down. Inhale, come all the way up. Make your way onto your back. Going to bring the feet about hip distance width apart. Bring your right ankle onto the left knee. Reach the arms through, grab to the back of that left thigh. Flex the right and left toes. Keep the shoulder blades flat. Exhale, bring the knee towards the nose. And relax here. Find that stretch in the hips. Use your breath to help release the tension, help soften. Gently release down. Release that right leg. Cross your left ankle this time over the right knee. Reach the arms through. Flex the toes. And work with your breath. And gently release down. We're going to bring the arms out to the side. Palms flip down. Cross your right leg over the left. As you exhale, drop both knees down to the left. Send your gaze over to the right. Make sure the shoulder blades are rooted down. Don't let that right shoulder blade lift. Keep rooting it into the floor. Use the core. Inhale, come back through center. Switch the cross of the legs, left leg on top. Exhale, drop both knees down to the right. Look over to the left. And just soften here. You can close the eyes if you like. Inhale through center, uncross the legs, grab the hands on the outsides of the feet, come to happy baby. Pull the knees out to the side towards the floor, press the heels up to the ceiling, shoulder blades are flat. You can rock from left to right if you like here. Really elongate the entire spine through the tailbone. And then gently bring the knees together. Hug them into the chest. We're going to bring the nose to the knees and round into a tight, tight, tight little ball. And exhale, release. Come to Savasana. Bring the feet about hip distance width apart. Bring the arms away from the body, palms flipped up. Take a moment, get rid of all those little movements that you have. Find your comfortability. And when you're ready, relax the body. Let the body be heavy. Let it sink down into the floor. Let go of controlling anything and just surrender. You can stay here as long as you like. You can pause the tape. And then when you're finished, reach the arms over the head and stretch the whole body. Take a nice deep breath. One at a time, bring the knees to the chest. Roll the body to the right side into fetal position. Use your hands, press up to a comfortable seated position. And bring your hands to the heart. Take a moment, thank yourself for your practice. I thank you for your practice. Namaste.